Hello then, I hope you are doing well. Here's a quick guide on how to complete the Concealed Void Lost Sector solo and flawless on legendary difficulty. Timestamps are in the description below. This sector can be found on Europa. Spawn in Sharon's Crossing next to Varix and take the road on the right towards the Styrian Abyss. The Lost Sector is located in the middle of a map within a large cavern. Within that cavern is a small cave entrance in one of the walls on the left side. If the flag is locked or if it isn't there, you will first need to complete the sector normally in order to unlock the higher difficulties. This sector contains barriers and overloads. The threat is solar and there are a couple of solar and void shields throughout the sector. During the recording of this video with surges with stasis and solar. That might be different for you. The surges are on a weekly rotation, so always double check what the surges are and match a subclass or weapons to the same element to deal extra damage. Moving on to loadouts. Around the sector and all three characters and these are the loadouts I used. For overloads around Insidious, La Monarch, BXR Battler and Apex Predator. Barriers around Wish Ender, Corrective Measure, Volatile Rounds and Arbalist. Now you don't need the same weapons or armor pieces as me. As long as you have something to stun the champions with, you are good to run it. This is why you can see a variety across the board to show you that you can complete the sector with anything you want and whatever you are comfortable with. Use the same loadouts and weapons or mix and match, your choice. Now into mods, starting with the class item. Run any of the mods to help reduce your ability cooldowns using different abilities or powerful attraction to collect nearby orbs. You could also run the mods proximity ward and heavy finisher to get a health back along with an overshield when performing a finisher. For leg armor, you can run mods to help with your ability regen when picking up orbs of power. You could also run scavenger mods to pick up additional ammunition when picking up ammo bricks. On your chest armor, run a concussive dampener to help reduce incoming damage from grenades and explosions. The threat is solar, so definitely have a resist mod because incoming solar damage is increased by 25%. There is also a lot of arc damage, so if you have room, throw on an arc resist mod too. On gauntlets, run any mods to boost your ability regen or create orbs of power. Finally, for the helmet, I suggest you have a heavy armor finder mod on along some ashes to assets to get a super back on grenade kills. This is what I used, so either copy it or use it as a template to make your own. Once again, you don't need the same weapons, armor, subclasses or even mods as me to complete this lost sector. With that out of the way, let's get straight into it. The strategy I'm going to show you can work on all three classes. Once you spawn in, there will be a group of ads directly in front of you separated by a wall. Kill the Drex on your side and then move to that wall. If you crouch on the right side, you can shoot underneath this gap at almost all the ads on the other side. Amongst these ads will be Shanks, a heavy Shank, an overload and two Vandal snipers at the back right side of a room. Get rid of the minor ads around you first so they can focus on the overload champ. Then using the same wall, destroy any remaining Shanks at the back whilst the Vandals can be killed using the left side of the wall. Carry on through the sector into this large room. If you begin shooting the Shanks in front of you and get a few killed, the vast majority of the Shanks will begin to try to escape to the back, allowing you to shoot them in the back. Otherwise, if you don't, the Shanks will stay around the barrier on the left side and they will be protected. You can then jump onto the left ledge to begin dealing damage against the barrier. Sometimes it will teleport down into the Vex liquid and it will get stuck, but you can shoot through a small gap. Get rid of the dregs underneath you, followed by any that might be left on your right side. You can use this little piece of wall to clear the back platform of dregs and the heavy Shank, or jump onto that platform instead and use the wall on it for cover. Kill the Vandal sniper at the back so it doesn't get in the way of the overload. If the overload decides to hide, throw a grenade at it and it will rush forward. When you jump onto the next ledge, don't go too far because you'll be surrounded by wretches. Either stand on the edge or jump onto a pillar to avoid their attacks. Go ahead around the corner and as soon as you reach it, you will have swarms of exploding Shanks heading your way. Just keep your distance and snipe them all. Among them will be an overload champ and it will either stay in the middle or it will hide in a corner on the left side. If that happens, then let it hide for now. First, jump across and immediately jump back. Another wave of exploding Shanks will spawn, so take them out. You can then pixel peek the corner of the wall and kill the overload hiding there if you haven't done it already. You are now in the boss room. Kill the wretches and the boss will spawn in. The boss will typically stay around the back, but he will roam around the room teleporting to certain sections of it. The safest place here is the wall on your left, which you can use to peek around. Every time you lower the boss's health bar, more ads will spawn, including a servitor amongst the pillars in the middle of the room. There are also some boxes to your right which you can use for cover to get different angles on the ads, but be careful because the boss can teleport to that section every so often. You can use the angle to shoot him in the head, but be careful of any ads trying to hit you in the side and the boss getting too close. Keep damaging the boss and clearing the ads until the boss is dead. And there you have it, that's how you complete the Concealed Void Lost Sector solo and flawlessly on legendary difficulty. If you have found the guide to be helpful, then please like, share and post a comment. Don't forget to subscribe for more Destiny 2 guides. Thank you for watching and I'll see you next time.